Now here is a more modern tractor. Looks like the Case HI 110N Farmall. So we saw some of the older Farmalls. Bright red, black. This looks really new. This is a modern tractor. Look at these wheels and tires. Brand new. You can even smell the new rubber smell coming off of those tires. Beautiful tractor. Looks like this is from Wilkeson International out of Woodland, California. They must be the Case dealers out there. Beautiful tractor. Modern. There's the steering wheel. You got your gauges up there, signals, and all your gears and shifting over there. Nice compact seat. That's a small seat, seems like, but it will do the trick. Foot pedals, acceleration, braking. Nice step to get up in there. And it's got the fenders around the big rear tire and rim. And this is where all the different farm implements can be attached to the tractor. And it's amazing how much technology has changed these vehicles, but still they retain a lot of their similar look and style over many, many years. So they keep getting better and better, but they still kind of retain the same look and flavor they had a long time ago. A tractor still looks like a tractor. Well, there we go. Now let's take a look across the way here and see what else we have. There's some sort of interesting tractor, I guess. Looks new. This is a lot different than what we've been seeing. This has a rear motor. Rear engine, small, very compact, back area for hooking all the implements, farm implements there. This probably has more of a specific use out on the farms. Maybe it's for spraying crops or something like that. I don't know. It does look like it can definitely be used for other farming purposes, but definitely not as big and bulky and as powerful looking as some of these other tractors we've seen. Now here's an International, bright yellow International tractor. This one has two seats, two-seater on the back there. Nice big round seats for a passenger. That's interesting. In the background you can hear these engines firing. Hit and miss. And we'll take a look at those. As soon as we're done with taking a quick look at these tractors here. Saw these here, I thought you'd like them. So we'll go and take a look. Chalmers Tractor there. It says year 1948. Smaller tractor. Again, very interesting. That's a rear engine. Very nice. And here's a BF Avery tractor. (1946-48) Gibson Garden tractor. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Small little tractor. That is the smallest tractor we've seen today. Very neat. Stover number 5 burr mill. This is equipment you'd use out on the farm. An old motor. Fairbanks Morris engine. It's a 1.5 horsepower Z Style D, rebuilt by Lorne Auto of Central Point, Oregon. Very interesting.
This is the 1926.
1926 McCormick Deering engine. Now that is a nice one. 1.5, 2.5 horsepower, Type M. Very nice. This is the McCormick Deering hay press. Now this is 1/3 of a scale. It's vintage from 1910 to 1920. Built by Lorne Auto of Central Point, Oregon. From plans designed by Norbert Senar, Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. Well, that is very cool. That's an old hay baler. Very neat. This is the Fairbanks Morris T 2 horsepower hit and miss engine. It says most Fairbanks engines are green. However, if they were assembled in San Francisco, they were painted red. It is operating a pump jack that was used in the Nevada Desert pump. Nevada Desert to pump water for livestock. Well, there we go. The Fairbanks Morris. Hit and miss. There's the water pump. So these are used for all kinds of things. Let's take a look and see what the noisy ones are doing here. Now this is loud. Loud. Looks like a F.E. Myers and Brothers self-oiling power pump. 4-inch piston with a 5-inch stroke. Can move 2,000 gallons of water in an hour. The motor is a 1940 Fairbanks Morris Z, Style Z, 3 horsepower, 800 RPM engine. Originally purchased new by the McLeod Golf Course in Siskiyou County near Mount Shasta, they were used to pump water from the creek to irrigate the golf course. It was later purchased by Art Johnson. Very interesting. There you have it. These old motors still work. These old engines. Let's see what else we can find. This is a Root and Vert, I guess. Root and Vandervoot. Interesting name. Let's see. 1912. 450 RPM, 2 horsepower. Running an early 1900s water pump used for general purpose on the farm. So an old engine like that would be used to pump water or be used for other purposes around the farm. That's very interesting. You can see these gears moving around and around and pumping water. Next to this, we've got a trailer full of different equipment. You can see this engine is powering a lot of different things here. We can see there's a drill that it's powering. Look, there's the drill. And then here's a lathe. It's actually, let's see here, turning the metal. If you look carefully, there's the metal shavings off of that lathe. These are the kind of things that those old engines would power. And there's something else we've got going there, or maybe some kind of press that they would use. Let's see if I can get that. There we go. You can hear the distinctive sound these engines make as they're running. It says it's a Champion Blower and Forge Company Lancaster post drill. Here's what that is. They can pump water, as we've already seen. Turn a grill. I'll walk around and take a look on the other side here. Looks like this is the, we've got the early Day Gas Engine and Tractor Association, Branch 13 sign. Like that's a Hercules gas engine made in 1922, 3 horsepower. Got plenty of power to keep everything moving here. There's even a marble draw cut power hacksaw on the back side here that it's powering. As you can see, it's cutting through metal right now. So these early engines did a lot during the first part of the 1900s. Here's a larger one on wheels. Nice, beautiful green paint there with yellow pinstriping and looks like a gray base there. There's a nice engine. Looks like probably used maybe for logging or mining or something where they needed rope or chain to be rolled up, I guess, or pull in and tow things in. Let's see the really big, heavy-duty equipment. These gears are massive, big, massive gears. Very powerful. And then they came in smaller sizes. There's a small one on wheels, portable. This one says it was made in 1922. Associated Manufacturers of Waterloo, Iowa. It's a 1 and 3/4 horsepower model chore boy. Right there. And then we got a Car Motor Company, Chicago, Illinois. It's a pumping engine. It says fractional horsepower, so probably not too much horsepower. This was built in 1909. Serial number LNR. Very small, portable. Very interesting. Next to it, we've got one that's running. Looks like they've got it hooked up to a fan to keep them cool. Blowing cold air on them. At least moving the air. It's kind of hot today, around 90 degrees. Once again, you can hear that distinctive sound of the hit and miss engine. There's a rope machine. Fairbanks Morris, another nice old one. And here's a early engine, 1917, 5 horsepower. Next to it, we've got a modern diesel. Modern diesel engine. Big, powerful diesel. Earlier on, they fired this up for me. That is a nice, powerful Cummins diesel engine there. And that is what a modern engine looks like today. Well, we're getting close to finishing it up out here. It's been kind of fun seeing the different tractors and equipment. It's a small show, not a real big one, but some interesting things that we saw today. 1930, 1.5 horsepower John Deere engine, made in Waterloo, Iowa. There it is. Very neat. Here we've got, looks like it says a 1908 Galloway, 5 horsepower. Purchased new by my grandfather for ranch work, pumping water in Winnemucca, Nevada is what the sign says here. So this has been in the family. Let's see. This has been in this person's family since 1908. Purchased new. Still in running order, it looks like. In good condition for as old as it is. That's the amazing thing. These old engines were built to last. Here's a 1912. It says Olds Type 3 closed jacket engine. Made by Sager Engine out of Lansing, Michigan. Water pump. Some old water pumps here. Those were handy. Here's a Walnut Harvester. This is kind of neat. It says nuts are shook when green but mature. Many nuts have the hull attached. They used to be picked by hand but now are harvested by machines. They are run through the huller brushes, rub against the hull, causing it to separate. The nuts then are washed, and the hulls fall through the round squirrel cage. The nuts are then dried for storage or use. So that's what they would do, is separate the hull from the nut, and then kick the nut out so that it could be processed and dried later. Very interesting. Well, there you have it. I think we've seen most of the show. A lot of interesting things here that we have seen. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Has been very fun. I think we'll probably take a quick look at a few fire engines on our way out of here. And that will be it.